Hello, everyone. I'm just reaching over here. I am doing this live. This is me, Trisha. And yes, this is live. I said that twice. Oops. We are doing the excuse me, animal astrology forecast for the week for December 3rd to the 10th. Thank you so much for following me and being here with me. I know I was on earlier. I just came from the shower, not shower, a bath. And here I am again. And here I am. Yeah. So make sure that you like my video, you love it, you share it out, tag your friends, let them know this is going on. And give me a comment. I always read comments. Oh, there just goes some snow. Okay, so let's start with the main card. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I've got my coffee. That is so good. Hi there, cool dip from BC. Right on. Cool dip or cool dip? Cool dip or cool dip? Okay, so let's start. I'm a little bit late. Okay, let's start with the main card. Let's start with the main card. So the first card that we have, this is for the week, Call Deep. Okay. Call Deep. Okay, thank you. Love your name. Okay. So the first card that I'm going to pick for the week is... Oh, isn't that interesting? I had it kind of sideways, so I'm going to read it as... I think I'm going to read it just like this, okay? So this is the card of the week, okay? So this is Unmarked Trail, but it was kind of like this, okay? I'm going to read it like this, the way it came out, because it came out like this. So I know the deck doesn't call for upside down, but I do it. So I feel like this has to do with things coming to the surface. Oh, I love that. So this is coming to the surface, which is really great. Okay, so things you haven't really looked at are coming and going into different directions. Oftentimes brings you to places where you never expected to go. Where is my other deck? I'm telling you, I'm usually organized, but I don't know where my other deck went. I thought I just had it right here. That is so strange. Okay. Give me a second. Usually I'm more... Oh, it's right here. That's why. That's why. Okay. So let's go to... I'm surprised there are only 5 people here. Okay. So let's start with Aries. Aries. So if you don't know your astrological sign, go to astro.com. astro.com. It'll tell you your sun, it'll tell you your rising, and it'll tell you your moon. Okay? And just follow all 3. There comes my dog. So this is for Aries. Okay? Aries. I'm on all 3 platforms, am I? Just give me a second. Of course, that door is open. Just give me a second. The door is open. The TV's on. Give me a second. One second, everybody. Okay. So I just want to make sure that I'm on all places. Am I not? Just give me a second. Oh yeah, I am. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Okay. So let's start with Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries, we have the Panther upside down. There seems to be an upside down week. So with the unmarked trail, the revelation, okay? Good morning, Benedict. Okay, this is the Panther. And I feel like the Panther is all about, I feel like people this week are going to be really on their way to be, I feel like they're going to be really on their way to be going through, how do you say it? It's almost like you're hiding your power this week. I feel like it's like you're almost scared if you speak up, or if you are, sorry, exploring that area. I feel like that's what's going on. Is I'll push this over here. It's almost like you're summoning that, right? That's what I'm getting. Summoning that because you're not used to it. That's what's going on. Reclaiming your power, but hiding it, and you're like, I don't know, I've never done this before. And I feel like Aries, that's what's up. Okay, Aries, let's go to Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Sorry about that. I hesitated there. Okay, so Taurus, I feel like this is a right side up card. Taurus, I get the sense that there's going to be lots of not needing to know, where everything is just going to land where it lands. And I feel like whales are all about songs, telepathy. I feel like energy, water, being around water this week is going to be really helpful towards you. Like being in water is going to calm you down. This is true because when I'm in water, I usually sleep. Like if I take a bath or shower, I just want to sleep. And I feel like it's going to take you out of trying to know everything in advance. That's what this is saying. Okay. So let's go to Gemini. Gemini. Okay. Gemini. Okay, Gemini. I get the sense is you like to work. You're a worker. I feel like you are a worker. You just want, I feel like this coming week, you're going to feel like you're going to be working, helping. And also it means to be cooperating. Okay, there's a number one. Cooperating with other people. You're part of the piece of the puzzle. I feel like that is what's going on this week. I like collaborating with people. I feel like you're going to get the sense of, I feel like I want to collaborate. I want to partner with people. I feel like that. Hi, Virginia. I feel like that's what Gemini's week's going to be like. Let's go to Cancer. Cancer. Okay. Let's go to Cancer. Cancer. I get the sense with Cancers, you're going to feel overly squirrely, like you're going to be overly worried, like wanting to do everything all at once, overly preparing. I feel like overly preparing, overly squirrely, like I don't know if you're having too much coffee or caffeine, but the sense that I'm getting is, yeah, that's what's going on. And I feel like because usually cancers are pretty solid, but you're going to feel extra squirrely this coming week. Just, I feel like it's because you don't really understand or wanting to know in advance. That's what's going on. Wanting to know in advance, and you're like, I want to know, and I got to control things. And anyways, let's go to Leo. Leo. I have a Leo rising, so this is fun. Leos, I feel like you're going to be, this coming week, I feel like you're going to be feeling, well, I don't know if I'm worthy. I don't know if I can lead. I don't know if I have these abilities. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I'm not enough. I don't feel confident enough. I don't feel valued. It's a lot of questioning. Can I do this? Do I have what it takes? The Leos are going to be like that. Usually you're very strong Leos and you know what you want, but you're going to be, I feel like people are going to be questioning you because you're going probably into a new direction. Hi there, Emily. I feel like that's what's going on. You're questioning. questioning. People are making you question yourself because you might feel like you're not, I'm doing something new this coming week and I don't know, and I'm questioning myself. Okay, so let's go to Virgo. Okay, Virgo. I'm going to speed this up a bit. So Virgos. I call Virgos my little control freaks. They're always in their heads. Bridget's a Leo. Okay, so what did I say? Virgos. Virgos. I feel like you need to be, I feel like you are questioning whether you're special enough. If you're, I feel like there's a lot of question. There seems to be questioning this week. I feel like Virgos, you're going to be questioning, and also asking, do I love this? Do I love this not? You know, am I important enough? Am I special enough? Do I say the right things? It's like a lot of that. And it's because you're going to be going into new things this week, new coming things, and it's questioning. And it's just, Virgos are a little bit of control freaks and they want to know ahead of time. So that's what's really going on. But I feel like you really need to focus on you. Focusing on you, not what everybody else is doing. I feel like that is what's going on with Virgos. You're special enough. You are. Okay. Libra. Okay. Libra. Ooh, Libras love peace. Okay. And this is saying, okay, I'm going to have a lot of ideas. Okay. Libras are good with ideas. They love to keep the peace. But I feel like, you're going to ask yourself, am I loyal to this anymore? Do I need to move on? Or are people loyal to me? Am I loyal to my word? Am I my own worst enemy, or am I gonna continue on with this? I feel like it's a lot of doing that. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I feel like that's what's going on. Because usually the dog is all about loyalty, okay? And Libras, you're like, yeah, really want people to like me though. I really want people to love me. And that's what Libras question a lot. You know, if they're not around a lot of people or pleasing people, I feel like that's what's going on this week, okay? So let's go to Scorpio. Can't even talk. Scorpio. I think I had too much coffee today. I think that's what's going on. I'm like, okay, Scorpio. Wow. Okay, Scorpios. Scorpios are really intuitive. Very intuitive. I know the new moon is coming. And I feel like I think you're looking at your goals because I know 2022 is coming. Can you see me? I feel like I'm in the dark here. Give me a second. I feel like I'm in the dark a little bit. I think that's better. Might be too much in my eyes. Okay. Scorpios, I feel like with this, you might be questioning, might be putting your creativity aside by overthinking. And you're like, well, I don't want to be too out there and, too messy. And what if nobody wants it? What if I'm asking too much from people? And I feel like your creativity seems to be stumped a little bit this coming week, Scorpio. And I feel like the spider is really saying, if you want this, you're going to have to work for it. I usually don't say that, but hey, Veronica, you're going to have to work with the divine energies, with the creator, with the spider spirit. And I feel like the spider spirit says, get out of your head and start channeling. I feel like you're going to be channeling and trust what comes through. That's what the spider is saying. Trust what comes through. No more overthinking. No more asking questions, logical questions. Okay, it is good timing, Veronica. Let's go to Sagittarius. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit faster here. Sagittarius. Excuse me. Oh, Sagittarius, the fire little people. I feel like you need to play. You need to go out and play, bring out crayons this coming week. Play with your kids, play with your dogs, because I feel like Sagittarius, you're sitting down too long and being too serious. You're being too serious for everybody. I feel like you're the big mamas. So I feel like that's coming up this week, and that's going to be one of your ideas out of the blue. You're just going to say, I've got to go, play on the computer, or I've got to go bring out the crayons and, do something really fun. My idea of fun is different from your idea of fun. Okay. So something fun for you, something you've never done before. Okay. Capricorn, my Cappies, Capricorn, Capricorn. See, I don't even know what comes up. Capricorn. Ooh, Capricorn. I feel like you're going to, I feel like Capricorns are going to be really interesting. I just get the sense with this is you're going to look at, it might being, what's the word? I'm trying to look at it, and it's really telling me, am I being too selfish? You're not. I feel like you're going to be looking at yourself in a very nicer way. Okay. Usually pigs to me mean they're being a little bit greedy, but they're not. It's almost like, am I allowed to think of myself this coming week? That's what you're going to be asking. I feel like yes. And play in the pig pen, be messy. Okay. That's what the pigs remind me of, being messy. Allow yourself to be fun. That's what the pig is telling me here. And pigs are really a lot of fun. They make little noises and they're really funny. And I feel like being really unique is really good this coming week. And stop the overthinking. Stop the overthinking. Stop the overthinking. Okay. Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius. It's basically saying, just jump in. Just jump in. Go into the mud puddle and yeah. So you become messy. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius. I feel like this. I feel like karate chopping. Okay. See what happens when you have too much coffee? Okay. Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius. You are interesting this coming week. I feel like there's going to be lots of old energies coming in. A lot of things that you're learning from the younger years. Sorry, that's my dog. I feel like the ancient wisdom is coming through and old past is coming through. And I feel like that's what's coming in. And you're going to be reminded about talking about ancient modalities, about newness, but you're having these ideas come in and you're like, that's too old, but actually it's not. They're actually good for this day and age. Okay. That's my dog making noises. He's going in circles right now. Okay, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. He's being really interesting. Do you hear him? He's going in circles. He's going in circles. Like, what are you doing? Okay, Pisces. Pisces. So I think I'm going too long with this. Okay, Pisces. Pisces. Okay, my Pisces. I have a Pisces dog, so I can understand this. I feel like you really are going to be waiting. You're on the branch waiting for things to unravel. Okay, you're waiting for, I feel like waiting for things to come to you. I feel like that's what's happening here. And I feel like you're going to say, okay, because he really is saying, I believe you. I believe you. I know it's coming. I've got to trust in that the creator is going to put the right people in my path. Okay. And this is where you're going to suddenly have ideas. You're like, I trust that. It's different. And I trust that. Okay, Pisces? you are very intuitive anyways, okay? You're very intuitive, so this is telling you, I'm going to be like this little bird. I'm going to wait and I'm going to listen and I'm going to trust, even though I don't logically understand it. So I feel like that is, and also dressing up, okay? Oops, sorry. Dressing up and being really festive and doing something different. Sorry about that, guys. Doing things that are festive and nice, and I feel like being stuff like that, okay? So I hope this has helped you. Make sure that you sign up for, I already have, I think I have 61, is it 60? I think I have, no, I've got more than that. Let me check, hold on. I've got 62 people that have signed up for the Psychic Activation Bundle. Make sure, because I just announced something earlier today saying that I added a bonus. It's called the 7 Indigenous Teachings. And it's going to be a PDF. There is a graphic. It's going to fully explain what mirrors back to you, what you're attracting, and how you can heal that. So there is a bonus PDF in my Psychic Activation Bundle, and it's only 30 bucks. Okay. If you are interested, I'm going to put in the link. Hey there, Sarah. I'm going to put in the link. Okay. Once I hit 100 people, I'm going to tell you the price will go up. The price will go up to, so pre-order here. Once I hit 100, it's going to go up to 99, and all the bonuses will disappear. They will disappear, and I will upsell them. Oops, not psycho. I was laughing earlier because it autocorrect and put psycho activation, which is not what this is. Okay. That is not what this is. Oh, Virginia's going to sign up in a minute. Right on. So there is going to be, make sure that you follow me on my Instagram. I'm actually going to put something together. I'm going to go chill out after, but make sure that you pre-order. It's going to drop December 31st, right before, it's going to drop on New Year's Eve. Okay. It's right here, Emily. It's right there. It's the same link that I've posted before. Okay. So Virginia, Emily, you have seen the link before. Okay. You know what it is. You just have to copy and paste. That's okay. That's okay. I get like that too. I think I had way too much coffee today. I had like 3 cups. Usually I don't drink that much. No, that's okay, Emily. I remember when I was staring at the screen the other day and I forgot my name. Of all things, I forgot my name. I actually had to look on the computer to find my name. Yeah, that's what happens when you're too tired. Up at 3 a.m. and you don't remember your name. Okay. That's when you have to go to bed. So go ahead and click on the link or copy and paste and put it in your browser, put psychic activation. It will redirect you to a checkout page. It is $30. Okay. And you will get the special bonus of the 7 Indigenous teachings. Okay. It's going to be in a PDF. If you want that, it will disappear once I get to 100. I'm already at 60, actually 63. Okay. Congratulations. I have another student. So I have 64 people in now. Remember, once it goes up, thank you, Virginia. Virginia just signed up. So I have 64 people in there. Once I get to 100, all the bonuses disappear and I will upsell them. Okay. And my main bundle will be $99. Remember, there's not going to be a Facebook group that you can go into. That will disappear. The Pro Psychic Script will disappear, and the 7 Indigenous Teachings will disappear. So if you're waiting at the last minute, those are going to disappear, and it will be raised to $99. And some people might say, well, I just, can you make an exception? I got to be really fair to everybody. Okay. So Virginia just signed up. Who else is next? It's only $30. It's a deal. I'm telling you, it's a deal. It's a price of a turkey. It's a price of, nowadays you have, what's that called? On demand. It's the price of a movie online. And on Netflix, it's the price of Netflix. Actually, no, Netflix is cheaper. Anyways. Okay, I'm rambling, so I'm going to go. And I can't wait to see you. And there'll be a link in here, down here. Okay. It is a link. You just have to copy and paste. And that's it. It is a good deal. It is. It's totally a great deal. Yeah, it is a great deal. It's the best deal I have out there. All right, I got to go. I'm going to go, and I'm going to welcome the new students. And you get to be with other people like you, spiritual, sensitive women. You get to play with each other. Not like that, but I mean, okay, I've had too much coffee. So I'm being a little funny now. All right. So you get to share, you get to, you'll be in a Facebook group with everybody else, and you're going to have fun. All right. So I wish you all a great weekend and a good Black Friday today. Good Black Friday, and I will see you soon. Up na motes.